Hello friends, Elspeth here, and we are back in Rising World today. So we're going to finish off a couple of things here. The first one is this area back here. This is going to be, the bedrooms and everything back here are going to be completed. And then we're going to do a little bit more work on the lower level down there that we started during last Sunday's live stream. So let's dive right in. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and close that so it's not really in the way so much. And I'm going to make the floor in here a little bit lower, so you're going to kind of come in and step down. Just doing little things like this that I think help to differentiate between rooms. They help to make things look a little bit different, a little bit more interesting, without having to worry about doing anything excessive in terms of coming up with new designs, trying to have all of these different color patterns in place. Just sometimes just a little change can be the best. So I'm going to start experimenting with that a little bit more, kind of trying to make things look a little different, a little more interesting. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice this guy right here. And this along here. Now, I mostly cleared out a lot of the stone, a lot of stuff like that, but there are still going to be some areas like here. The ceiling is still a little too low over here, so we have to push that up. Just little things like that that are going to be something that we will have to deal with. But for the most part, I have completed most of the stone clearing throughout here. And I'm probably not going to have enough of this to complete the entire ceiling, but I'm going to get as much done as I can before we have to go back up and make more. Now, since this is going to take a while, I'm going to go ahead and cut ahead to the completed version of this room. So I will see you guys in just a moment. Okay, so it's coming along very nicely. Obviously still a very large, partly unfinished room here, but coming along pretty well. Now, I did decide that we needed some sort of little stepping stone area, and these blocks seem to fit very nicely, so we're gonna go over here and put these down on both sides. There we go. Now we have these nice little walkways here. Now, next up, I'm going to push back along that wall there. I believe, oh gosh, I'm going to say another 4 or 5 blocks back in should do it. And then I'll finish off that wall. Thankfully, I'm cutting out all this stone, mining out all this stone that I can use to make the blocks that I need. All right. I will see you when the last wall is finished. Here we have it. Well, it's going to be split up into smaller rooms, but the primary construction is complete. So now, let's see, we'll need some interior walls. I haven't decided what I'm going to make those out of. And I want this to be 4 bedrooms, but I haven't quite figured out how I want to arrange the bathrooms. I might do it 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. That might be the easiest way. Turn the light off there. Let's see. Let's go see what we already have. that will go a long way towards telling us how to best proceed. First, we'll kind of clear out all this stuff that I don't need to be carrying around with me. Let's see. What would look the best? I don't think we necessarily have anything ready at the moment. I also don't see any doors. We're going to need doors, which means wood, lumber specifically. So I'll need 2 more bedroom doors and 4 bathroom doors. Okay, so 2 of those. Stop the rotating, that's annoying. Maybe just this. Nice simple door. That's 12 lumber. We only have 5. Need more. And I said we'd need 4 of those. All right, perfect. We'll put the lumber away. And now, let's see. Is there anything that would really be perfect for this? I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. Interior walls. The marble tiles are just kind of too fancy. I don't have any sandstone. Not that I would really want to use any of those. Stone bricks. None of those are really jumping out at me. The marble. Some of it's nice. It does seem slightly over the top. Well, decisions. I think we'll do this. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stacks maybe. That might be a good amount. We'll see. We'll see. Let's go and find out, shall we? All right. Now, first things first, we'll turn our light back on because we don't have lights in here. All right. So if this is going to be 4 bedrooms, oof, how on earth am I going to make this work? I have to admit, I don't exactly have brilliant ideas jumping right up at me. Especially because I'm going to need more of those. Let's see. Let's close these. Take a look at the room. Why don't we do back here? Turn off the light. That's kind of obnoxious. So let's see. How wide is this? It is 21 wide. So if I were to go 5 in for both, I do want them to be fairly even in spacing. So we'll want to keep that in mind here. And then I'll have to get lights in soon because, you know, we really can't see what we're doing, which is not ideal. All right, so there's one. Let's see, do I have the doors? Yes, I do. I have those ones opening inward. Okay. oops, no. Inward back into there. There we go. There we are. There's one. And then going over here, 4, 5 would be right there. Gonna have to move the lamp. What do you mean I can't pick it up? Well, then it's gonna have to get destroyed. Because I need to be there. That's really not very nice that you can't pick up the lamps. Oh, I remember that because I tried to pick up a light before and I couldn't. So I need to be more careful when I place lights because I can't pick them back up again. Which is really unfortunate because you can pick up the lanterns. So I don't see why I can't just pick up the lights. Okay. Alright, never mind. Leaving that issue aside for now. We can gripe about that later. Okay, so let's see how much space we have here. We have 9. Okay, so that makes it really easy to pick the center. Okay. Here we go. Nice, simple, dividing wall. Come on. There we go. Okay, so now over here, I want to try and make these roughly equal in size. So that's 11 and 14 and 14. So let's see. Where to go? 11, 12, 13, 14. Maybe right here. No, not quite. In fact, what if we did that? Actually, I probably should have gone up along the ceiling instead. And then, how much space does that leave us here? Oh. More than what I have in my hand. Okay, come on. Seriously? Thought I picked up the other one. Okay, 19. Alright, so we're not really going to match that. Okay. That's pretty close, and I mean, I think that's perfectly fine for a bathroom. So, let's close this area off. And then put in our doorways. Where should we put our doors? That's a very good question. Where should we put our doors? Thinking, let's say here. And yeah, here. Okay, perfect. Now to place the actual doors. I think because the bathroom has a smaller space, I'm going to have the doors open outward into the bedrooms. I think that just makes a little bit more sense considering how we're setting everything else up. There we go. We'll finish this up. Once the primary, well, primary excavation and exterior wall construction is complete, the rest of the build generally goes pretty quickly. All right, so here is a bathroom that will be shared between these two bedrooms. Come on. There we go. And I'm going to zip over next door and do the same thing real quick. So I will see you all in just a moment. Okay. And now we have both rooms constructed, just not quite completed, but that's okay. We will get to that. Now the next step is to complete the floor down here in our lower level. As you can see, I've already done the excavation for the most part. So now we're going to go ahead and expand it a bit. This is obviously going to be our boundary on this side, so to speak. And I haven't quite decided where the boundary is going to be over here just yet. It might be kind of right along the edge of this that I haven't quite reached yet, but we'll see. Now obviously over here I ran into the stairs going down. So the edge of these stairs here, this is going to be our boundary for this floor. It's only going to come out to here. And at that, I don't want it to quite reach the stairs, because when you go down these stairs, I don't want it to be obvious that you're that close to the house, basically, to the dugout. So that is going to be our boundary on that side. And now, let's lay down a floor. I will see you in just a moment. Here we have the completed room. Now, what this means is that both of our interior construction projects, you could label them, are done. And what's left is detail work. So, let's jump right into that, shall we? Foremost, we have two rooms that are not really bathrooms just yet. And I need more space. Oh, I need much more space. Okay. Let's take this. And that need for space is a part of what I am addressing with some of these expansions, changes, rearranging. This should, I hope, resolve our space issues. At least, you know, for now. We'll see what happens later. Alright, so as I remember it, iron rods, iron plates, and let's see. Bathroom. Okay, so we need 2 toilets. Ooh, we need 2 things of paper for those. I'll get that in a minute then. 2 bathroom sinks. Not really sure how I feel about the radiators. I mean, so far, we haven't actually needed them, but you never know. So I think I'll go with this one. Take 2 of those. Now I need, what was it, 2 things of paper for the toilet paper holder. So do I have paper anywhere? Thought that I had some excess. Yes, I do. Okay. I also need more iron rods. First, I need iron plates. And then we're going to make some iron rods. There we go. And now we're going to go back and make a couple of toilet paper holders. Then we're going to put away all the stuff that we just used, made, created. There we go. There we go. Now, there are a couple of things that we need that we do not yet have. That's going to require further thought, though. So we will return to that issue at a separate time. We're going to need our little cheaty light to get back in here. And now, let's think about where we want to put these. Not back here. I have another idea for that area. Let's put the sink here. I don't want it too high. And then put the toilet over here. Not too far back. There we go. Perfect. Toilet paper holder. Right about there is good. Radiator. Let's put it there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So that is one bathroom done. Let's go over and complete the second. Now, I think in this case, put the sink right there. This bathroom is a little bit smaller, I do believe. I didn't really intend it that way. It just kind of ended up that way. They're not perfect carbon copies of each other. So some variation is to be expected. There we go. And now where do I want to put you? I think again right here is probably a good spot. Okay, there we go. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Definitely making some progress. All right, now I'm going to need little railings around those too, but I'll get to that. I will get to that. Now, I'm going to hold off on doing the beds because I'm not going to use the standard bed. I'm going to do something different. So we're going to hold off on that. But what we are going to do is bathtubs. Now, decisions. Oh, I like this. This looks good. So let's do, not the max. I'm going to be careful. I need, probably do a few more of those. And then the corner pieces. Half corner, inner corner. There we go. Okay. I think that should do it. I want the sledgehammer. Oh, but you know what, real quick? Maybe make a just a few more of these. Let's just do another 10. And then we'll just finish out the rest in that. Okay. Let's go make bathtubs. All right. Cheaty light back on. You never know. If I end up managing to make a bathtub that I really, really like, I might actually blueprint it Now, I've got a fairly good amount of room here, which was always the idea. So I think we can make some pretty good sized bathtubs. I may not have made quite enough stone. In fact, I'm almost certain that I did not. I'll have to make more. That's okay. That is okay. Now, what would be really nice would be if you could use the half height blocks, but almost end up with a two-tone block. So you would have one color, like say this color here on the top half, and then the other color on the bottom. Because then when you have a ceiling, you could look up at the ceiling and it would all be nice and smooth and even and matching, instead of having it look like, well, like what this one is going to, where part of it is just going to look different. Okay, bathtub number 1. How much did we use? I think we might be okay for bathtub number 2. We'll see. We will see. And then I'm going to have to go and lug buckets of water in to fill them. Oh no, you know what? I am not. I am not, because I'm going to try and experiment. We'll see. I digress. We'll get to that in a moment. Right now, we are 8 left. That takes 4. So yeah, this will work. There we go. Okay, perfect. There we are. And then 12. Yep. It'll work. It will work. Excellent. And then, I'm trying to think. I want some kind of edge, like outside, so it's like a rim, kind of. But the stone blocks are they're too big. So the only other thing I can think of is fiddling around with the beams. And I don't know. I don't know. Okay. All right, so here is our tub in our bathroom. And now I'm gonna try and experiment. We're gonna see if this works. I don't know. I'm not sure. Really, really, really not sure. Yeah, not too far. Too far. Now, I have water. Okay, trial and error, but yeah, I now have a bathtub, which I can drink out of, you know, because that's not gross or anything. It would be really cool if I could do something about having something that looked like plumbing. But I suppose I really shouldn't complain too much, right? Right. Okay. So now that I know what to do, let's go into the next bathroom and do this. Okay, there we go. Presto, we have water. All right, I am very pleased with how this is going. I do believe that I'm going to go ahead and call it an episode here. I have a lot of general crafting to do before we can really finish out the bedrooms. They need lights, assorted furniture, things like that. So yeah, they're coming along nicely, but there's more to do. And I'm not going to do anything else down here at the moment. I will complete that later. So, as always, thank you so very much for stopping in, spending some time with me. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more. Share to anyone else who might be interested. And I will see you next time. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.